It was a decisive victory for David Cameron, more than half of Britain's MPs voting in favour of airstrikes on Syria. A noisy chamber was the stage for the 10-hour debate. At times it had been fiery, fuelled by questions about how this strategy would work. This is a debate which has divided political opinion both inside and outside the House. No one doubts here that something needs to be done to tackle ISIL. How to do it, though, has caused political ructions.
Whether it's a lack of strategy worth the name, the absence of credible ground troops, the missing diplomatic plan for a Syrian settlement, the failure to address the impact of the terrorist threat or the refugee crisis and civilian casualties, it's becoming increasingly clear that the Prime Minister's proposals for military action simply do not stack up.
Many in Parliament wanted to know more about the claim that there are some 70,000 moderate opposition forces willing to fight ISIL on the ground.
I'm not arguing that the 70,000 are ideal partners. Some of them do have views that we don't agree with. But the definition of the 70,000 is those people that we have been prepared to work with and continue to be prepared to work with.
Even before ISIL's attack on Paris, Mr Cameron was steering his government to make this choice. A vote on attacking President Assad's forces in Syria failed to pass in 2013. Since then, Britain has carried out more than 380 airstrikes on Iraq. But Britain, like many other nations, is war-weary. The conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan still loom large. Several hundred people had gathered outside Parliament to protest against airstrikes.
Past experience has shown in Iraq, in Afghanistan and Libya that bombing these people does no good at all.
There must be a ceasefire in Syria. There's no doubt about it. The international community's got to get together and stop all this bickering. This will just make it worse.
Britain will take a bigger role in the coalition of nations trying to strike ISIL in both Iraq and Syria. Here at least there is an acknowledgement that it could take months or even years to achieve military success. Emma Hayward, Al Jazeera in London.